Look what I got in the mail today. Yeah, Spyderco 2011 product guide. And I'm going to go through it page by page with you guys. And give you my thoughts on some of the new products this year. Some really cool stuff in here. Just real quick before this, I want to give a shout out, more of a recommendation to you guys, to the Nut and Fancy SHOT Show 2011 Spyderco booth review. It's actually a two-parter this year. Great video, really nice video. They have Sal Glesser, Ed Shimp, and talking about their blades. And I don't know, I really enjoy those videos of SHOT Show, because it allows you to see the people behind the blades, the designers and everything else, and a lot of good information on the blades too. So if you're intrigued by any of this stuff, they go over a lot of it in that booth review, and some of it's actually in 2010 booth review as well. So just a quick FYI. So they started out with just standard Enduras. Those have been out forever. Actually, yeah. And there's those FFG Enduras. Awesome. Very lightweight. And Delica too. And isn't that funny that the Delica I have is the brown one, and the Endura that I just got, in testing still. Review will be out sometime. I'm not gonna say when. Oh wow, that's funny. I bought the same ones they put in the catalog. Huh. I don't know if those are the best selling ones, and that's why they put them in there or what, but I don't know. Just find that funny. Great blades though. If you ask me which one I prefer, I like the Endura better. It's bigger. I don't know. Just my opinion. But I don't know if they're really new. I mean, they were out mid-2010, but cool. Here's your foliage green versions. Spyderco needs to make... Whoa, my color just whacked out. I guess we'll be staying with a different shade of color this time. Spyderco really needs to make a foliage green Endura with a full flat ground blade. Plain edge. That would be the best combo in my opinion. That would rock. Don't bother making a Delica with the full flat ground blade. If you know my opinion, I think it's a little too thin on the Delica, not on the Endura. Just my opinion. Those are your ZDP 189s. Great edge retention. It'll rust away in a heartbeat though. That's kind of what I hear from that steel. The Emerson ones. Ever since the zip tie mod's out, I don't know how many people are buying those. I don't know. I guess people that actually want some class, not just like a cheap zip tie on there. I don't know. There's your stainless steel. That's cool, I guess. A little too much weight for me. Now the trainers, I love to see Spyderco putting those out, especially for the Endura, in my opinion, because people training with them as a backup weapon. Very cool option to have. There's your police. Love to see that G10 police out. Got a review out on that. Nice knife. For the money, maybe prefer the Endura personally, but nice knife. Not crazy about those blades. Mostly because of serrations. Can't really sharpen them. At least I can't. I know there's some guys that can. I don't know, maybe as a backup blade you carry a lot but never use. I guess that makes sense. Rescue cutters. Those are cool because they have the carbide tip that comes out the butt when you squeeze the blade. That's cool. Black version of it now, I guess. Now the Dragonfly. Big upgrade on the Dragonfly. Got a review out on the old one, I think. But man, that's the Dragonfly that should have been out originally. I still think the Dragonfly is a little overpriced for what it is, but if you like the Dragonfly, that is what it should have been a long time ago. They got jimping on there, wire clip, so you see there on all of them. Nice. Oh, and bidirectional texturing. Thank you. Awesome. So there it is. I've never actually held a Cricut. I'd like to. Kind of a weird blade shape. I don't know if I could sharpen that very easily. Probably not. But intriguing design. Kind of cool. Oh yeah. Got the new paramilitary out. A lot of people excited about that. These are actually the militaries. Titanium militaries out. That one, if you saw the SHOT Show, that's really cool. It's fluted, and actually it has a blowtorch that changes the color of it. Really expensive knife, but really cool. Kind of, you know, semi-custom along those lines as far as price and everything else. But very cool. A lot of people obviously excited about the paramilitary too. You want to know my favorite paramilitary? That one right there. Yep. G10 Native. That's cool. Not a huge fan of the Native, or at least I haven't been in the past, but I think I'd like this one better than the other ones. I don't know. They're not bad knives. They're just not my first choice. Centefante 3, that's a knife that I think I may need to hold, because I haven't yet, and I don't know. It just doesn't... I don't understand why it has so many people that really like it. I don't know. I think it's one of those you gotta hold to understand. Got your stretches, the black Manix 2. Just a sec here. Sorry. Manix 2. Great knife. Got mine. And drum roll, please. Clear blue FRN Manix 2. Yeah. Don't really care about it. I was kind of joking with you. I don't know. It's okay. But to me, I'm willing to take the extra weight to get like this super huge, robust, awesome knife that this is. I don't know. I think if I'm going FRN, everything else, I might as well just, I don't know, go with an Endura or something. I don't know. I'd have to see the price point that they're bringing it in at. And I haven't held it either. So, I don't know. My opinion may change on that. They did full flat grind the blade. I like that. But I'm not super stoked about that. But, I don't know. Apparently it won some award or something else. The Pikal 2. Or, not the 2. Just the Pikal. That's actually a cool blade. I've held that. And has that removable Emerson on there and everything else. It's meant for a reverse grip edge-in Philippine style fighting. It's a fighting blade, obviously. That's kind of cool. I've had my eye on that for a while. I don't know if I could warrant the cost, but definitely a cool blade. Cali 3.5, the rock salt. Don't really care about the rock salt. I don't know. It's one of those more unique knives that doesn't really connect with me. I don't know. But definitely like the Cali 3.5. I think that's an improvement. Resilience, and what's that little one called? Ambitious. That's cool. I don't really care about that one. I think the persistence was as small as I'd ever want to get. But that's kind of cool. Sage 3. Oh yeah. That's cool. I've had my eye on the entire Sage line for a while, and the only reason I haven't bought all of them already is just the cost. I haven't gotten any yet. The one I had my eye on before this one came out was the 2. That looks like a nice blade. I don't know. It'd be really nice to collect them all, you know, get them all, but I don't know if I want to put that much money into Sages. Feel free to comment on which Sage you like best. I don't know. I really like the Benchmade axis lock, the Spyderco ball bearing lock. So the Sage 3 is kind of intriguing to me with that bolt action lock. So cool knife. Gale Bradley. What's that one? The Leaf Storm. Okay, don't really, I don't know. Now the PPT, that's a cool blade. I've held that one, and I don't know, I really like that. Awesome clip on that PPT. It's that one right there, completely flush mount. It's actually a frame lock with a scale over it. It's kind of interesting. You can see that frame lock peeking out right there. It's technically a frame lock, it's not a liner lock. Interesting. That balance, kind of cool. I think in SHOT Show, Ed Shimp was mentioning that they may come out with a stainless steel version for like half the price. I'd be a lot more interested in that than this carbon fiber one. It's just really expensive for what it is. Where is it? Leaf Storm, or Super Leaf, I'm sorry. Super Leaf's this one right there. That looks cool. Big heavy duty knife. The Ladybugs. Okay. I'm sorry. The Bob Lum folders. Those don't excite me all that much. I don't know. The design just doesn't really connect with me. Now the Persian, that's a cool blade. A lot of sweep in there. I think those would be awesome knives to get my hands on. Expensive, but you know, you get what you pay for, definitely. And those are cool blades. That's the little one, the big one. There's the Chokeway. I don't want to know why they're saying that's new. I think it's like a year old, but Chokeway's cool. And I've held one of those too, and the ergonomics are so much better on there than it looks like they would be. It actually feels really nice in the hand. That one, the Navaja, that's a cool blade. It actually has almost like kind of like a noisemaker in there. I don't know this. I don't know. It's a cool blade, definitely. And you know, I don't know. Watch the SHOT Show if you want to see that one. It's hard to explain. Now here's your Slippets, made for, you know, England and Europe and everything. The lightweights, definitely prefer lightweights over the G10 versions, just because of cost. I think that's cool. I think those are sold out like everywhere right now, at least. Titanium. I don't really get the titanium one. I guess there's just some people out there that are diehard titanium fans. But to me, if I'm going to pay the money for titanium, I want it to be a frame lock. I don't know, that's just my personal bias or something. But carbon fiber, that's a good gentleman's folder, I think. Bob Terzola. That's a cool slip it, definitely. Very collectible though, I think. I think it's, for the money you're paying for that, it's going to be something you put in a collection more than something that you carry and use hard. And that's the thing, is when you get into some of these more high-end blades, I don't know, like this page is a good example. More high-end blades, for me it's just hard to justify going out and using them hard. I don't know. Painful to me. These Bug series, those are cool. Whatever that is. I really don't care about that. Salt series. I actually haven't gotten my hands on the H1 yet. I want to. Getting a lot of people really like it. And it actually sounds like it's a decent all-around steel. You know, other than just a you know, water steel. You know, wet condition steel. The Warrior, that's a sweet blade. Expensive, but awesome. Black version's cool. I think I'd get it in the silver, unless, I guess, if you're a soldier and you need night ops or whatever, you know. But I think if you're a soldier and you just want a good combat blade, the Warrior's not it. It's definitely more of a collector's blade, I think. Not to say you couldn't use it hard. Those are those Bill Moran fixed blades. When I've held those, they just did not feel comfortable in my hand at all. I don't know if it's just my hand size or something, but they felt awful. I don't know. Maybe other people have different opinions. Obviously they do because they're selling, because they're still here in the lineup. But I just did not like it. Temperance 2, Street Beat. Those are cool. Kind of pricey for my taste. The Bushcraft G10. That has that zero grind and everything else. And Sal Glesser was talking about how they actually designed that in cooperation with Bushcraft UK, the website for the European bushcrafters, UK bushcrafters. Leather sheath, kind of traditional, kind of cool. Not really something I think I'm gonna buy, but cool to see. Here's the restricted items. Stuff I can't get. That's all that means to me, so I'm not even gonna look at it and torture myself. Sprint runs, military, brown earth, cool. Paramilitary 2, looks like with different steel. That's an interesting Delica. Don't really like it, but it's interesting. I don't know, that's a collectible, definitely. X2 with the CTS B75P. That's another thing, Spyderco. You know, I love Spydercos. They go in a lot of different steels. Sharpeners. Cat sharpening its claws. That's cool. Sharp maker. Okay. That's cool. I don't think there's anything new there. Carry case. Okay. Now here is something cool. This is the Caracara 2, and got my original Caracara here, wherever it is. Here. Caracara 1, and I really like this blade. You know, a lot of people didn't like the hollow ground blade and everything else. I thought it was nice. I like the hollow grind. However, it looks like they've made the 2 version much closer to the Endura full flat ground. Full flat ground blades on here. Still the ACR 13 MOV, but you know, that's pretty standard in the bird line. Now they don't call it bidirectional texturing, but that's basically what it is. It's the same as basically that, just with circles. So that's much better. So that's cool. Basically poor man's Endura. Almost the exact copy. Obviously, you know, biggest difference there is like the hole. So that's cool. And that, you know, as much as I love the Endura, I may get one of those just as kind of a more beater knife. Something that I may not want to do with this, do it with that. That's cool. I guess that's your Delica version. The Meadowlark. So that's cool. Don't tell me you can't afford a Spyderco. You can afford a bird, right? That's like 20 bucks. I guess there's people that can't afford that, but that's pretty affordable. G10 version. Very affordable G10 knife. Stainless steel. Okay. Yeah. There's your Raven, Bird Raven, G10. Not the biggest fan of the Raven. I definitely prefer the Caracara over it. The Bird Wrench. That's interesting. Haven't ever seen that. Or I've seen it before, but not in person. I don't know. There's your rescue version of the Caracara. That's awesome because it's getting very high quality tools in the hands of you know, rescue service people, so, you know, firefighters, police officers, very affordably. You know, that's a really affordable rescue cutter. High quality. You can buy a lot of cheapo stuff out there, but that's going to serve you well. That's cool. Slippets there. So I think that's it. Cool stuff coming out this year, and I think it's going to be a good year for Spyderco. But, you know, they're not the only ones coming out with good stuff. Kershaw has a very good lineup this year. Benchmade has a few cool new blades out. So, cool stuff this year. So, really long video. Sorry, guys, but you didn't have to watch it. So, if you made it this far, I guess you liked it. Maybe not. I don't know. See you guys. Have a nice day. And live long and prosper. I don't know why I said that, but in the mood. See ya.